Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whenever and wherever you are. And welcome back to the Beta Plan and to a somewhat reshaped Holy Roman Empire. Now, why do you say that? Well, it has to do with the Kingdom of Sicily. No, see nothing wrong with that. Taranto was already never part of them. Oh, once, but not in your time. Not very true, watcher of mine, how very perceptive. But perhaps you're even more perceptive if I go a little bit down south. Do you see a difference? Do you see a noticeable thing that there are no borders here? That's because all of this is from Africa now. This is the new king, and, well, there's a new duke in Tripolitania, and everything else here has been given to the king of Africa. How did you manage that? Because that was of Sicily, at least partially on the left. True, but the king of Sicily is no more. This man is now the king of Sicily. Why? Well, this man turned Waldenesian in his possessed state, and he just refused flat out to change his religion. And if I look in the Van Habsburg dynasty, here he is. Well, it was damn hard to find anyone worthy to follow. His two brothers are both, or were, the head of the Order of the Knights of Santiago. Alright, this is a woman that, why the heck did that just change the view around? I don't know. Back this way. Who was already married and, well, different dynasty. So now we have these two fellows. Yeesh. You see their stats? Yes, they're ambitious, and one is charitable, that's kinda good, but arbitrary, craven, chaste, naive appeaser, indulgent wastrel, and well, their father was the king of Sicily. Yeah, wait a second. Wait, what? That is your father. Who is their father? Thank you, this man. Sorry, got confused for a moment. I thought it was a daddy-daughter thing. What a... Don't think, we have the seduction focus, and sisters are allowed, but I don't think a daddy-daughter thing is allowed within CK2, unless, there's a special mod out there for that or something. Probably is, knowing some people. Anyways, the fact of the matter was that, well, they are not very good following, and for the rest, this line is dead. Look, all kinds of women dead, married or dead or what have you, and it's all gone. The only two available candidates were these two German dudes. But yeah, I found a much better candidate in the right next door in Amalfi. He was already a Van Habsburg, and look at him. Yes, also craven, but he kind of got that while he was king. He wasn't actually craven when we started. Deceitful, cynical, diligent, and an elusive shadow. Hey, fine, I gave him the titles back and unfortunately already gave Capua away because, well, that's the problem when you are in an elective kingdom and you are of the AI quality, because if you have two dukedoms, you have too many electoral titles. Hence, it's going to be impossible for you to hold on to the title because you don't want vassals against you. Alright, so be it. That is one. So the other one was Poland. Now I have been revoking here several titles, also from dukedoms, because this man had a Duke of Lithuania, and that's why he doesn't really like me. Revoked my title, and the same was for this dude because he's a mayor and he had a Duchy of Volhynia. I don't know why that was done, but revoked it. Yes, I did some revoking and gave it to my son, Gottfried, because we said we had no idea what we would give him. Gave him these two counties and the duchy title so that he had something to rule over. But of course, the main focus and why I would return is because of my other son. And what a son he has become, Adamar! He became a grey eminence. He was fuzzy, curious, and affectionate. Now, curious and affectionate are both good for diplomacy, but fuzzy counters it. Still became a 4-star. He became even shrewd. Oh, the best thing I could get, even though trusting and greedy are the worst outcomes of the other two. But as people know, I don't mind greedy so much because extra tax, national modifier for -1 diplomacy. I'll take that. And trusting, well, it helps with his major stat, which is diplomacy, because he even is focusing on carousing. But that's a totally different wife. Yes, true indeed. If you remember his former love of Ruthenia, this lady, well, I just simply invited her to court. I did that by giving her a gift. I think that's still visible. Yes, it is. Here, send gift. Invited to court, and then I broke the betrothal, and, well, seeing her dad is dead, nobody bothered with it, and I don't even think that you can see that for my son. Oh, actually, here, he says it. Broken betrothal. Yes, I did so. And then he found himself this lady. Before she even became queen. Because this man is only very, very, very recently dead. The 1st of June. And, well, he won his revolt and he has been revoking titles left and right. And his daughter has continued that trend. And thus, well, we have, for instance, now a German duke in Atoll. And I think this is now a German guy? Yes. So she's been installing Germans in Scotland and Ireland, but for some reason she put this guy beneath the Duchess of Ostlandet. Okay. That lies in Norway for people who don't know. In fact, if I show you the Duchies, Ostlandet lies over there. She gave Albany to... Don't get it. But he is Germany, and, well, the fact that she is a woman, we haven't installed them full rights yet, at least that's why I think this is. She doesn't need to be on the council. Alright. Bonus points. Because I separated Poland, Sicily, and Africa, and gave them, well, did separate Africa, but gave Africa some of the lands of Sicily, none of them are strong enough vassals to want to be on the council. Oh, bonus points. Then there is the Capet line, who is now winning his battles finally against the 8th French Civil War for elective monarchy, and which is kind of funny because he doesn't even control France anymore, which is, by the way, agnatic kinetic elective. But so I don't even know why this is going around, but yes, agnatic kinetic elective in the hands now of Gottfried Holy of France. I don't know why, because he was supposedly installed by faction demand. But the dude has no diplomacy, has no marshal, no stewardship. He is dumb. Oh, slow. But yeah, and he's arbitrary. And he's craven. But why is this guy on the throne? I don't know. But that has caused my friends not to be needing anymore to be on the throne. I reckon as soon as he wins his war, that he is going to take this back. Because this man has 7,000 troops. Okay, he is only also 7,000 troops, but that's because of one reason. He's fighting this uprising with 5,000 troops. It's been split up into 3 pawns. Currently, none of them need to be on the council. The only one that needs to be on the council, and that isn't on the council, is the King of Andalusia, who is, yeah, kind of annoying because apparently he's a title claimant, so he's already, and he's ambitious, so he's always going to hate me anyways. More or less, this has been our piss pole. Well, that's kind of a little translation of how we say it in Dutch when we say give them a guy the middle finger. Let's put it that way. Let's try to be politically correct without saying too harsh things. Even though giving somebody the middle finger isn't very politically correct. Anyways, he has also, of course, captured Hungary and taken the lands and what have you not. So I'm not too keen on this, and I will revoke it in a later stage, so it's gonna be quite fun at that time. But that is something for Adamar to do. But look at him. Also, look at the beard. Wow, that's almost proper German, I would say, even though he's clean and finished face. And I must say, we as Kaiser Ruprecht are growing handsomely when we're growing older. I must say, the new Finnish portraits, well, they make me question my own manhood, and then we already had the Norse stuff portraits. Wow. Alright, well, anyways, that is the current state of the Holy Roman Empire, and I've been talking a lot without doing a darn thing, but yes, that is it. Sicily broken apart, or better say Sicily, Poland broken apart into Poland and Sicily, given to Africa. Germany, my son chose the right girl to marry when I broke the betrothal with his former love, because his former love had frickin' free stewardship. And only learning good, so I said, F that. Whatever you choose, it will be better. And he chosen really not a bad queen. Yes, she's gluttonous, and brawny is not an hereditary trait, but diligent? Brilliant strategist? And the Queen of Germany now? Holy shit, yes, thank you. But yes, he has also married out this lady to the King of Morinthia, not matrilineal, so... But... I'm not even sure if she's gonna grow up enough to help him. Both sides are both stressed, so... Good luck with his relation, also he's chaste, so I don't think his fertility is really high up of King Magnus II of Morinthia. And oh yeah, during that time, Morinthia has now become de jure part of the Holy Roman Empire. And don't worry, you're pretty little ahead about that little piece. It is being incorporated still into Andalusia. In 13 years, that piece won't be part of the Holy Roman Empire, but it will be part of Andalusia, and then... Yeah, you understand it. It's complicated. Anyways, anything else that we need to discuss? Oh, I gave some lands away, by the way, of Poland to Lithuania. Grodno here, I gave that to Lithuania, and I revoked from this man his duchy, which was Lithuania, so that Lithuania is now more as a whole, and thus I think it will also be easier to rule for this man, and certainly against this Basque dude, though he's still in prison, so I doubt that a lot of things will have about it, but if he wants to revoke more stuff and put in German dudes, I am a-okay with it. And actually, the Prussian people are a-okay with him as well, because, well, there's only one more Prussian county, and all of it has turned to German. I wouldn't be surprised if that one would disappear as well as the Bohemian stuff and the Dutch stuff. And also Andalusian, yeah, almost completely disappearing. Berber, that's still going the same way. Oh yeah, in the meantime, the Byzantine Empire, that is the weirdest... But yeah, they got that little piece from Lithuania. Right, this Byzantine Empire is as ugly as hell. And I'm going to destroy all of it. Not in CK2, but in EU4, because my plan for EU4, I'm starting to have it in my mind, and I'm sure that some people are quite curious to know what I'm going to do. Or want to do. I say this time around, because as... well, the Ottoman Empire, we invaded all of Europe and we tried to become, well, actually more or less the new Roman Empire by taking all of the Midland Sea, and we conquered into the back here of Persia. Seeing where we're starting now, we're not going to conquer all the way into Persia. I do want to become Europe, if you will, so I want to take all of the western parts here of the Byzantine Empire, possibly up to the Ural, and thus all of Russia and Lithuania, take out Sweden, last piece Ireland, and... well, it will be fun to get the Midland Sea to be just our inner sea, so probably take these parts of Egypt. And, well, that would mean that I'll also have to take Anatolia. Which is, by the way, in EU4 considered Europe, which isn't current modern day in the days, but they did that in order for Ottoman Empire and rules and stuff. So perhaps we'll take Anatolia as well. Just, this would be somewhere I want to border, so... great part of the Byzantine Empire, and that's going to be a major rival, and a little bit will take out the Fatimid away. But also what I want to do now, since we've taken away Castile, Portugal, Brittany, the Netherlands, though they may still spawn, I don't know if when the entire Dutch culture is gone, they can do that. England, what have you not, all the colonization countries are gone. And thus it's going to be, of course, also the colonization game, in my opinion. After all, the Habsburgs did at one time also hold the title of Emperor of Mexico. I am not shitting you. They were called the Emperors of Mexico, so you know what we're gonna do. We're going to take on Europe, and we're going to go colonization. That's more or less the thing we want to do. And, yeah, when we have reached the end of Europe, I don't want to go into China and what have you not, and... we'll have to see about all that, but make the Midland Sea, all Sea, Black Sea, incorporate that. So more or less, big parts of the Byzantine Empire. I kind of want it all. And well, we had a chance, of course, for that, but then my son died, so crap me up, I guess. And well, this is the current Emperor of the Byzantine Empire, still the same as before. But he's getting older, and his heir is a different dynasty. Chalco-Kindlus. So let's perhaps he will get into power. For the rest, yeah, very little to say or do. I can't really attack right now because, well, the Byzantine Empire is against me, the Lithuania is against me, and Rus is against me, and Sweden is against me. Everything that is surrounding me is against me, except for these little Irish states over here, but... Oh, I can only make it a tributary, so don't really know what to do. By the way, this is not an independent duke, before you're wondering. This is of the Leinsterian band. You can do that nowadays. You can send your son out in order to become an adventurer and gain some adventurous skills and what have you not. By the way, this is the cow picture I searched episodes back. Dull. -2 for everything. Instead of which is of course the counter to shrewd. Oh, wrong son. Shrewd. I do love this combination. He is more or less now a genius, thanks to being and quick and shrewd. Of course, he isn't a genius, so that is not the hereditary trait that he will be give to his children. But I'm not seeing he now has married Euphemia and he has married indoors. There is very little to inherit somewhere else, so I guess this might be somewhere near the end state of the Holy Roman Empire for CK2. I guess we'll take a few things of Sweden, hopefully, or clean up Ireland or what have you not, and we'll try to connect up here, perhaps. Things like that, but don't expect... I can't make a swing for the Byzantine Empire. We have no connections where whatsoever. Claimants. Nothing that is even remotely German. Even. Everything is Greek, and well, they have more claims to us because my sister... Yeah... Though... They didn't get any children anymore, though. They've been married for quite a while, I just noticed. Huh, interesting. So there will be no claims in the Byzantine Empire of our empire. Well, that's good to know. Well, let's turn on the game itself, eh? Though, yes, as said, this is more a bit of an overview video. I don't want to make it a true overview video because if we do... Whoa, what did you do, son? Whoa. What did you do? Revoke the county of Livland from Rutger Franken. Oh, but that is with reason. He turned Kafar. Alright, and you took Livland then. That's exactly what you wanted to do. Acquire title. That's not good enough. Award honorary title, Master of the Hunt. Would that be acquire a title? More land and another title. But you just gained Livland. I don't know why this hasn't been fulfilled right about now. Oh, well, he has created the title of the Duchy of Livonia. That shouldn't do it then. And he gave it away immediately. Did you give it away to somebody stupid? No, you actually did not this time. You actually gave it to somebody who has actually lands in the area. Well, that's good. I almost would have hoped you would give it to this guy so that he would be both the Dutch Duke of Pest and the Duke of Lithuania. Because he's still the Duke of Pest. That little screw up of the shrewd person still is there, but that is, considering some of the other things, extremely minor, I would say. So yeah, I also have, by the way, as you can see, I have new Retinue armies. Actually, this is the old one that moved from there, added a few people, and well, I created something new over there. Oh, revoke the county of Poyoma. Yes, because he's Finnish. Now you can do that. Very good, my son. Now you can try and make this into a proper fort. I actually will also make this into a city for you. He's not doing it. There must be a reason for that. Oh! The King of Africa is dead. Alright. It's a shame, I guess, because I felt he was pretty young, actually. By my knowledge. We'll have to check up on that in a moment. But I do like this Finnish portraits. These are some of the better portraits that have been added. There were once the old portraits of Iberia, which were kind of like... But I do not understand as though why they removed the old portraits for the Mongol children. They were kind of breaking the art style, but I didn't really mind it so much. I don't know if I can show you that now. Yeah, this is, yeah, she is said to be Mongol, but this is not the Mongol portrait. This is nowadays the Mongol portrait, but there was an in-between state when they had not their own kind of thing and away from the art style that there was. Ooh. Okay, this is in our war. Good. You're not getting crushed by the Mongol Empire. Yeah, you died at 36. Poor health. Well, your son won't have that problem. He's brawny. And you're betrothed to Van Holland. Oh, that's right next door. That's also a pretty good marriage then. By the way, I betrothed my son, who was here in Poland, to Princess Ursula of Lithuania, who wasn't at that time homosexual yet. And wasn't shrewd at that time yet. But yeah, to the king next door, so that Lithuania and Poland have connection with each other. Which is historically accurate. And that is something I kind of like. Oh, her father is also homosexual. But yeah, they're simply historically accurate. And, ooh, a group of craftsmen have come to your court and shown off their work. They present you with fine goods, and what you're sure there will be a demand for in the realm. Noticing your interest, the craftsman asked for some capital to start the workshop, saying they like to do it on their own. Well, 50 bucks is for me nothing. And in fact, notice that I also built myself a garden. I have a magnificent maze because I pulled exotic flowers from somewhere else. I built a pavilion and I built a fountain. Not the one that flows wine though. Yes, that's dull prestige, but there's about 50% chance I would become gluttonous. Don't want that. And the rest is just business contacts from the trade route that we once had. Who is this? Oh! Catholic heresy. You're doing well, I must say. My boy, you are revoking stuff that is good to revoke. You have gained wisdom, and you're preparing a small little feast. I hope you will make friends. It seems your wife has issues again. No, that's the French revolt that I randomly clicked, but I... Attacking Earl Fingin of Urmhahen. Urmhahen? Urmhahen? I have no idea. I'm sorry, I don't speak Celtic. And the German Ormondian de jour are over. Yes, she is now attacking for her claims in Ireland. And she has 3 possible attack targets. Oh, actually, I think 2, because these 2 are, I think, yeah, they're combined. But she's attacking this dude, who doesn't look Irish by a long shot. Nor his daughter. But they are Irish. And she is married to Breton de Cornell. Hello! Original rulers of Brittany. They want to make a reappearance. I see. By the way, for anyone who likes those type of things, and I do, so I guess some of my watchers might as well, Carling, still alive. Still in power. Have you no fear? But yeah, that is quite a minimal amount of troops, but I hope you know what you're doing. And what are you focusing on intrigue? Yeah. I don't think that was your best thing. If you're gonna go for war, you would have become a great war queen. But alright. I think, I'm so sorry to have to say that, but the next episode we're going to have to make another jump again, because yeah, we can wait until this son comes of age. That might be interesting. Gottfried of Poland, but I need to just wait until I don't have a penalty anymore of -30, and I have a good attack target. My threat range is lowering, and I wonder if these defensive pacts go over into EU. If that is true, then oh my dear lord, I really don't want that, because I want to do stuff in EU4. Funnily enough, this man is starting to accrue his own bit of threat, despite, or better to say, his own little bit of defensive aspect, despite having a low threat. But yeah. I wish I could attack him for anything useful, and I can claim kind of titles for other people, but like, I don't see the point. The best thing I could do is the one I just showed you. The Teutonic Order has a claim on how do I pronounce this? Josianon, which lies over there. So in the middle of the empire. What are we going to do about it? What I don't understand though is why we can't usurp. Oh, we can't usurp it anymore. Yeah, this man has been attacked, and I don't know why, but it's for somebody else's claim on his kingdom titles. But all of a sudden he has this guy. He attacked Croatia here. Truce was signed at the second Hungarian claim on Croatia war. He won it. Did not get Croatia, but Croatia joined the Byzantine Empire. I know you don't see my face, but and I'm holding up my hands to the sky like I have no clue. I have no idea. But that is the way it is, and well, unfortunately, despite you being a von Habsburg, we want Croatia. So yes, we're going to revoke that, take it away, and well then, we will have some claims at the beginning of EU4. I reckon de jure claims on Croatia. I hope, but I'm not sure if it works that way because it will be a vassal of ours. Oh well. I think, yeah, with that, I am going to say bye-bye. You know what I want to do now during the off-camera thing, and of course I will try to speed you up quite quickly should we return to something interesting, but right now I don't see a point to attack. The Zero claim on Schleswig, yeah, nice. I do want to make that a war, but I have to wait 1 year, and we're not going to wait 1 year here, and I kind of hope to finagle a moment where I can attack without him being in, well, the defensive pact against me, and well, we are lowering, and perhaps one moment the Byzantine Empire once again marriage, and then they will be out of it, and that will be a good time to attack, or what have you not. Once again, I will look into that, and you can trust that I will come back, of course, should things get interesting. I know this is a bit of a different type of video now with just overviewing, but I hope that perhaps the, well, soothing sound of my voice were good enough for you to come around, and perhaps I said this all in an entertaining way, or what have you not. But at least I wanted to just show off a little bit what had happened, and oh, how great my son Adamar is. And wow, well, he is definitely going for the carousing options. I'll say thank you for watching, and remember, great peril in your great beauty.